Hey guys, it's your boy Sengoku. Today we're gonna play The Murder of the Sonic Hedgehog episode 2. And we're gonna continue the series like every other game I play. Let's go. Tell says it can be. Sonic! Someone murdered my darling Sonic. Looks like the game has begun. I'm finding out who did this at once. Amy, wait, I wanna figure out who did this too. Wait for me, Goku says. What the whirlwind? I'm exhausted already. That was really convincing, Sonic. Sonic? Uh, body numb, can't move. What are you saying? I don't understand. I just need to rest, Sonic says. Sonic? Goku says, Sonic? Sonic? Is he actually hurt? He's not moving. Are these wounds on him genuinely? My hand's on his wrist, but I don't sense a pulse. Am I doing this right? What in the world is going on? Is this part of the murder mystery or is this serious? Sonic? Sonic? Oh no no. Oh no. I feel myself panicking. Calm down, Goku. What do I do? I need you to do everything in your... The conductor says, I need you to do everything in your power to make sure our paying guests are well taken care of. Understood? These guests are incredibly renowned, which means they must be remarkably rich. So I leave their care to you, Goku, my favorite employee. Surely you won't let me down on this. That's right. Hahaha. Goku says, I need to catch up to Amy and Tails and get to the bottom of this. Even if this is a part of the game, I just can't risk it. I'll keep everyone safe and conductor, you see. What's that sound? The murder of the Sun the Hedgehog. Solemn car. Okay. Just in place. Goku says, wow, look at this place. Um, Joe says, I've looked around. I don't see her. I think Amy's already gone on ahead. I assume she's really excited. Did you need something from me? Yeah, just a question really. How do I put this? What if Sonic is actually hurt? Goku says, he's laughing? Taylor says, Sonic doesn't go down so easily. He's on a train full of his friends. Nothing will actually happen to them. We're just all really committed to the mystery of for Amy. You have nothing to worry about, promise. Plus, Sonic likes to nap in a lot of strange spots. He's fine. Because he's making a lot of sense, but I can't shake what Sonic said to me. Is this really part of the murder mystery game? Or is there something deeper happening? I need more evidence to figure out what's going on. Can I tag along with you? It's my job to keep an eye on you. Can I tag along with you, Tails? Goku says, if you don't mind. Okay. Tails says, ah, of course. Sure, now I have, if I ever need a snack, you got me. Okay. As I said, the best detective have sidekicks, so I'm happy to have you, Tails says. If you ever catch me looking glum, Todd, just know it's because where's my lore card? Tells us the last guy to work a case with me ditched our practice to join the evil Dr. Eggman. Goku says, not a proper detective without a baggage. Just says, this is true. Kanako says, yeah, varmints. What are you all doing in my saloon? Goku says he's trying so hard to stay in character. Just says, Knuckles, we're trying to figure out who the murderer Sonic. Kanako says, I can see that Amy Mose through and told me all about it. Kanako's cut, enough of that. Goku says, I wonder how long you kept that voice up for Amy. Joe says, we were wondering if you could tell us what you were up to before the murder. Anything to help us establish your alibi and, and nope, I have nothing to tell either of you. Michael says, leave me alone. Goku says, he's obviously get it about something, but why take it out on us? Joe says, I know better than to argue with Knuckles, so it seems we're on our own. Tail says, Goku, we need to figure out what Knuckles was up to while we were all apart. Let's investigate for clues and then interrogate. Right, let's do it. Okay. Reaching view. Tail says, this train possessed by some incredible sights. Goku says, I'm just happy to be traveling at a normal speed. I get nauseous pretty easily. I have to avoid things like roller coasters. Tail says, I don't mind roller coasters, though. I find myself running on the tracks more than I do riding in the carts. Goku says, I'll never understood this friend group. Hmm. Goku says, the bowl of assorted nuts, the classic saloon snack. Does crunch crunch. Kinda bland. Goku says, seems like someone leaked all the salt of them. Tail says, what? Bleach? I cannot pronounce that. Goku says, or maybe they'll just unsalted. In the garbage. Goku says something always hiding in the trash. Let's check there. So says, sadly, this one is empty as well. I'm starting to think your theory on something always being hidden in the trash is flawed. Goku says it's only a matter of time. Tells have faith. It's as they say, one man's trash is another man's treasure. I think Tess is ignoring me. Hmm. Tell says clearly we won't be able to give the game with Super Monkey Ball a try. Goku says, do we think broke when the chain speed up the damage? Look more to be caused from punches. Goku says, who could have done that? Like I says, what are you two looking at me for? S Smash Arcade is added to your inventory. Okay. Tells us the robotic arms are here are really helpful. Arm. Goku says, well, what's the arm doing to my hair? Tells says he fixed it up a bit. That's incredible. Goku says, what interesting tech. Should I fear for my job a little bit? How well can it microwave? Hmm. Just says, Goku, this is interesting. Goku says, what is? It's just a few used cups. So it says, sure, but why are there three? Goku says, Knuckles was really thirsty. So it says, Goku, this one has a lipstick on the rim. Goku says, that's not Knuckles' color at all. Someone else must have been here. So it says, we should log this. Used cups are added to inventory. I think we found enough clues. Let's go interrogate Knuckles and find out what really happened. Knuckles, I thought I told you to leave me alone. I like your hat, please don't beat me up. Tails, Knuckles, are you blushing? Knuckles, I said leave me alone. Goku, it doesn't look like he used to being complimented. Tails, did you just adjust your hat a bit so we could see it better? Knuckles, I said leave! Twice. Okay, take your order, never mind. Justice Knuckles, Goku and I need to determine what you were doing during the hour the murder took place. Knuckles, I already told you, buzz off, you're not getting anything out of me. Justice, thankfully we don't need you to say much. What happened here is pretty obvious. Goku says it is? It is? Yes, we have evidence too. Justice. Goku says, we do? Tails, Goku, just take a good look at our inventory. What was distracting Knuckles during the time Sonic was murdered? Probably, I think the arcade more. Knuckles, the arcade is machine, huh? Ah. Knuckles says, what makes you think I touched it? Think. What? Okay. This is pretty easy, come on. I mean, it is a story after all. Isn't a top one, Knuckles. Goku says, Knuckles, you clearly touched the arcade machine because Super Monkey Ball is your favorite game. The arcade cabinet is covered in punches. Your head was found at the scene. What Goku says, what evidence do you have that the damage are punches? Just says Knuckles says, what are you all staring at my hands for? Just says Knuckles, you clearly destroyed the arcade machine, but why? Knuckles, I needed a punch-up bag and none were available to me. None were available to me. Goku says, just a sudden urge to punch, huh? So says, I believe repairing the arcade machine will give you also our answer. Knuckles says, how will you? Tail says, I'm on it, Goku. Distract Knuckles while I fix Super Monkey Ball. Knuckles says, bring it on. Okay, let's go. Oh, I thought I was gonna follow something, but never mind. Oh, okay, I didn't notice that. Okay, reach 32 rings. Could be better. Joe says the arcade machine is fixed. Knuckles says, no, don't look at the scores. Goku says, quick, look at the scores. Joe says, I'm pulling it up now. Goku says, okay, what does this tell us? Knuckles says, nothing, obviously. Joe says, it tells us something massively. Look at the name on the top of the list. Victor? Joe says, it's a Victor. He's supposed to be in the lobby car. Taco says, Taco says that the picture is beginning to be painted here. You competed with Victor to see who could get the highest score. Taco says, and Victor beat you. Goku says, and then frustrating you destroyed the arcade machine. Kanako's Goku says he's punching the air in frustration. Kanako says, You're guessing where's your proof? Where's your evidence?" Kanako says, "Victor's as a common name proved to me he was here now." See the same thing again. Ow. Pretty simple. Just says, "Now, Goku, what proves Victor was here with Knuckles?" Just says, "With the glass?" Kanako says, "No!" Tell says, "I thought it was strange. There was more than one cup sitting next to you. While you were supposed to be participating in the murder mystery game for Amy's birthday." That says, "You and Vector enjoyed some drinks playing arcade." Because says, "It's I am. It's not like it's not I wasn't." Don't tell Amy. Goku says, "I think we're on the right track here." Krako says, "It's as you say, Vector pooped in at the top of the hour, wanting to play the arcade machine with me." Krako says, "We went back and forth trying to figure out the game out, but when we did, we competed for the highest score. When he bested me, I destroyed the machine. No proof of this win." Kanako says, "I was trying to fix the arcade cabinet before you two came in. Honest, I didn't want to be caught." Kanako says, "And that's my story, an alibi I have already told, an abridged version of this to Amy." Goku says, "Boy, this friend group has a lot of pride issues." Goku says, "Well, that explains one of the used cups." Goku says, "But what of the cup with the lipstick mark?" Rouge was seen here too. Not surprised, to be honest, that Rouge is here. Just in shocked. Goku says, "It's in inco inco not worth mentioning." Goku says, "She searched around for something but failed, made fun of our game and left." Goku says, I'm not sure that one." Tell says, but you offer her a drink apparently." Nako says, "Listen, I don't know why she showed up, and I've told you everything that happened before the train split up." Nako says, "Are you not satisfied? Will you two relent?" Nako says, I'm understanding the scenario. Vector visit to play games, Rouge couldn't find something, and less than Knuckles destroyed the machine. Who says, "That's all makes sense to me. Thank you for answering so many of our Q questions, I think." Just says, "Actually, that's not everything, is it, Knuckles?" Just says, "I want to step back to something I noticed." Just says, "One more name and Tada, a high score list doesn't make sense." Roku, can you take a look one more time? It says an odd name on the high score list. What is Tails talking about? Uh, wait. Okay. Apple knuckles toast? No, no, not that one. I I'm not a mind reader. Let me check the list again. Which name sends out? Not that one. Which one could it? Not that one. Wait, Shadow? Goku says all the other names have a fluid team, but this one, who here goes by Ultimate. So it says you might not know Goku, but there's someone here that goes by the title, the Ultimate Life Form. So it says Goku says there's a really someone here that goes by that. Kanako says nothing. It sneaks up by you, does it? But Kanako says Victor and I were struggling so much with the game, but then Shadow dropped by. Goku says so Shadow was here too. Kanako says he taught us the game and was the first to get his name on the scoreboard. Victor and I then fought to beat Shadow's score. Kanako says they're both very annoying. So it says you all immediately had to compete. Nako says he gave me this before he left. Kanako says Shadow told me to lock the door and not open it for anyone. Then he left. Kanako says when Victor was leaving, I locked the door behind him. Saw no one else after locking the door. Kanako says that's the honest truth. Goku says, so when Amy came through here not so long ago, did you open the door for her? Goku says, no, I think she has some sort of key too. Goku says, that's right, the conductor gave her that special birthday key. So says, well, I have a lot of questions. What happened in the library to cause Victor come here, came here? Does says, why Shadow locking doors and what was researching for? Marco says, I don't know. They didn't tell me even though I asked with that cowboy accent. Marco says, you're gonna have to find them and ask them yourselves. Marco says, more information than I expected to get there, but it seems we can move on. Tell says, as of right now, I believe your story Knuckles will only know for sure when we confirm things with Vector. Knuckles says, fair enough, the library is the next car. I'll open the lock for you. Knuckles give a however KO'd Sonic an earful from me. Detective Tails and Butler. Because I like it better when he wasn't talking to us. Tails says, we'll do Sheriff. Come on Goku, let's head to the library. Goku says on it. Goku says this is way more exciting than microwaving chili dogs. Tails says Goku. Goku says comment. Tails says ready to mosey down to the next cart. You got it, partner. Tails onwards. Says Tails says library car. This stuff is getting heavy. Maybe I'll dump what I don't need. Amy says everyone's favorite journalist reporter, Amy Rose, is hot on the scope. Amy says, I'm heading out. You've been fabulously helpful. Victor says, already? Before you go, SP and I wanted to give you your presents. Amy. Amy says, my present? Amy says, you're both too sweet, thank you. SP says, Victor, it seems we have more guests. Tail says, Amy, there you are. Have you found any leads yet? Want to join us in the finding clues? Actually, Amy says, Father, but at the pace you two are going, Sonya's murder will never get found. Goku says, oh, she's confident she must have something up her sleeve. Amy says, this this tip is just too juicy to ignore. I'll see you all around. Amy says, don't worry, Sonic, I'll be the one to avenge you and quick. Victor says, but how are you gonna leave the, the door to the next car is locked? Amy says, oh, you dumped the birthday girl. Amy, Amy says, birthday girl has a master key. Tell says, right, the birthday girl gets the birthday key. Victor says, of course, it's a birthday privilege. Amy says, I'll solve this case before anyone else buy. Espio says, Amy might be hasty, but she's true. Victor says, now, what are you two doing looking my suspicious, to say? Tail says, I'm the detective, so I can't be the murderer. Goku says, and I am just making sure things go well. Here to ask if anyone's hungry. Victor says, things aren't going great. Espio says, not sure if you've forgotten, but there was a murder. Goku says, well, I mean, besides that. Victor says, besides murder. Goku says, I'm social skill non-existent. Victor says, I'm Victor the bachelor. I'm licensed to handle raw meat. Espio says, and I'm Espio the poet. This is poetry, resultant message from Puerto reader meant to challenge our delighted perspective with the most rhythm of the prose, whatever. So says, can I hear some? Espio says, sure. Espio says, teardrops in the spring. Can you hear me sing? La la la, dee dee dee. Tail says nothing. Victor says, was that it? Espio says, I have more if you like. Espio says, cherry blossom in the spring. Tail says, I'm satisfied for now, thanks. Goku says, at least he's rhyming, I suppose. Tail says, Goku and I are here to establish both of your alibis, whatever. Jill says, can you walk us through what happened after Amy had everyone leave the dining car? Victor says, oh sure, it's simple. We just explained this to Amy actually. Okay. Victor says, when we were all sent off, Rouge, Blaze, Shadow, and Sonic all passed through the celebrity car. Victor says, where Amy told me and Espio to stay. Espio says, I probably picked the book off the shelf and made myself comfortable. Espio says, Victor got bored, so he left to see what Knuckles was up to in the salon car. Victor says, yep. Tail says, where was Rouge? We happened to see her lipstick stain on a cup at the salon car. Espio says, Rouge came over to the library car, seemingly looking for something. Espio says, then she went to search the stolen car. Espio says she came back shortly after we heard her shout, no way. at the brush and stand over here. It, Especially, but she left it back to the casino car before Shadow came through and locked the door. Goku says, "Wonder what she found. She's obviously been on the hunt for something." Esper says, after Rouge left, Shadow walked through the casino car. Esper says, then entered the library car and locked the door behind him. Goku says, more importantly, why has Shadow been unlocking doors? Victor says, Shadow walked through the library car to the salon car where Knuckles and I were playing games. Victor says, he insisted on showing us up at the Monkey Ball, Victor says. Victor says, I got so engrossed by the rolling monkey action I hardly noticed when Shadow left the salon car. Victor says, I guess he walked through the library car to the casino again, locked the door behind him, then returned to the lounge car where he was meant to be stationed. Esper says, when Vector came back, we realized Knuckles locked the door to the saloon car. We were stuck in the library car. Vector says, that's when the train speed up. We were worried about the bookshelves falling on us, but we got through it alright. Esper says, we sat trapped here until Amy arrived asking questions. She's the one that told us someone murdered Sonic. Esper says, and yeah, that's all what happened. Goku says, with all these locked doors, it seems Victor and Esper couldn't have left the library car or the saloon car. Tails says, thank you both for your cooperation. We're just gonna peek around and we'll return with any questions. Victor says, if you return with any meat, I'll chop it up for you. Esper says, and if you like to see more surrounded with a poem, I got you covered too. Tails says, thank you guys. Tails says, the alibi seems solid enough, but we should still search for clues. Tails says, what we were looking for is any evidence that proves that they're saying is true. Goku says, we need to confirm Victor reasons for leaving his post and determine if SP was actually in the library car reading. Goku says, just task, but we can do it. Goku says, let's get to the bottom of the sales. Tails says, absolutely. The bookshelf of all. There's so many books on the ground. I wish we had time to pick them all up. Goku says, I sadly have no interest in picking up these books. Esper says, a lot of these were knocked out by the train speeding up. Esper says, but Rouge pulled a lot of these out to search for something. Tails says, what reckless behavior. I feel sorry for the poor books. Tails says, the spines are creasing there. They're open too far. Goku says, this kid feels empathy for everything. Hanging in here. Goku says, a chow hangs precariously from a tree branch. The large text below reads, hanging there. Tails says, wow, I really needed to see that. Goku question mark. Tails says, this little child's hanging out there, refusing to use his wings. He'll fly to safety because choosing the hard way is often the most rewarding. That's beautiful. If this child can stick to his principles and find strength, then I can too. Goku says, there's no way there was that much to put into this poster. Goku says, right? Maybe the table. Which is let's just take a pause and sit for a second. This is these chairs are very comfy, so plush, but puts me right in the mood to read. Because this makes me want to take a nap personally. Goku says, in fact, maybe I'll rest my ass a bit. Tail says, Goku, no, don't fall asleep. Tail says, there's been a murder, remember? Goku says, if I had a for every ring for every time my murder ruined my nap time. Goku says, something's always hiding in the trash. Let's check there. Tail says, I hate to say it, but there's nothing here. Goku says, I really thought there'd be something here. Tail says, Goku, are you sad there was nothing in the trash bin? Goku says, no, I'm alright. Says, I'm sure there will be something I don't need the next trash bin we find. Goku says, you really think so? Just says, yeah, we just gotta stay optimistic. Goku says, yeah, okay. These trash bins, let's hide a secret. I'm sure of it. Just says, Goku, you're pretty conventional, but I like that. Goku says, was that supposed to be a compliment? Just says, a globe of our marvelous planet. Goku says, I haven't traveled around much. The accents are fun and all, but I love to visit some of those countries. Just says, they're a lot of fun, honestly. Plenty of wonderful people and shops. The food can be a bit either. Goku says, sounds perfect for a vacation. The conductor was talking about Spagonia if you've never been there. Just says, I have actually. If you ever visit, be sure to stop at the university and say hi to Professor Pickle. Just says, he'll tell you everything about the area and makes one scraption sandwich. Goku says, I'll keep that in mind, thanks. Goku says, this group knows everyone and has been everywhere, haven't they? Yep. Goku says, what's this bright red book? Just says, oh yeah, okay, this reeks of the evil scientist Dr. Eggman. Just says, yep, this is Dr. Eggman, autobiography and recipe book. Goku says, what kind of recipes? Says, who cares? I wouldn't trust any book he's written it. It's weird this is even here. Goku says, maybe people will just appreciate an omelet. Tell says, you might not be wrong. Maybe we haven't cooked this one actually. Tell says, oh, poor thing, that arm is really struggling cleaning up the scar. Goku says, to be fair, I wouldn't want to clean up all these mess either. Goku says, let's just leave it alone and to do its thing. Tell says, yeah, probably for the best. Peter says, did you bring me any beef to the shop? I may be a butcher, but they confiscated my meat cleaver before getting on the train. Peter says, you actually tried to bring a knife on the train. Peter says, I'm a man of authentic tales. Without a knife, I'm just a chef in a ketchup stained apron, not a butcher. Goku says, I think if you had a knife on you, we definitely think you were the murderer. It just says, but what if I had the knife? Just says, I know I'm not the biggest fan of this line of thought. Start. Just says, I don't think we have enough evidence yet. Why don't we look around a little more first? Can I take the order? It just says, oh yes, please, I'm starved. It says, actually, I'm off duty at the moment. The murder mystery is more important. Victor says, then why would you show the menu to me? He says, come on, Goku, why would you tease him like that? Victor says, and here I thought I could trust you. You've made a fool of me. Tail says, look, Goku, you made him a fool. Goku says, come on, Goku, smooth the server. No, no, I'm the fool. Just says, yeah. Victor, yeah. Goku says, I smooth everything, sorry, but at what cost? Okay. Tell says, wow. Tell says, wow. I wish I could stop and look at all these books. Alright guys, I'm gonna end this video. I hope you liked the video. Hit the like button. If you want to see more, hit the subscribe button, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.